What started off as a simple video that was light-hearted and, well, just talking about an exhibition I joined, turned into more of an existential crisis. Yes, I know, we're having another existential crisis on the Pinkiedrawsstuff channel. Who would have thought? I wouldn't, that's for sure. So, what led up to this very point I hear you cry? Well, let's just go back in time for a bit. Okay, I know I'm doing the things that YouTubers do where they say let's go back in time and then they go back in time, but can't be some slack here. So, I was starting to feel this, sadness towards the end of 2025. I went out with my family for New Year's Eve, and I couldn't help but feel like something was off. I couldn't pinpoint why I was feeling the way I was. For the whole night, something didn't feel right. Like, in myself, it didn't feel right. And it was like, man, I tried so hard to work towards these goals of mine. I tried to get my shop up. I tried to make my YouTube channel successful. I tried to do my comic, and for what, really? Let's be honest, I never got to complete everything. And it really made me feel like crap. Because, oh well, I tried everything I could. And for what, really? Your guess is as good as mine. So you know what I did? Well, not much. I kinda just dwelled in my own sadness and hoped that maybe, just maybe, I'd be able to pick up the pieces from last year. And, well, 2026 arrived and suddenly I was just feeling like garbage. Yeah, so that happened. And I wasn't in the greatest of moods after the New Year's Eve thing. I just couldn't pinpoint why. I guess during around New Year's Eve of last year, I felt like I could conquer the world. I felt like that 2025 was going to be my year, and yet one bad thing after another just kept happening. I felt like I tried so hard, all for it to result in nothing. And it didn't make me feel great. And I tried my best to be positive and upbeat on this YouTube channel, but there's only so much positivity I can radiate before I start to snap. So around maybe the end of last year, I decided to join an exhibition called the Drawn From Here exhibition.
Hello. This is how I'm going so far. Also, one thing I noticed.
You basically get given a notebook and you can fill whatever you want in that notebook. Doesn't matter if you're an experienced artist or if you're a novice, anyone can join, and that's the beauty of it. Anyone can join it, and it's the same notebook for everyone. So that's exactly what I did. I decided to join the Drawn From Here project. More as like, oh, this seems like fun. But quickly, it was no longer fun. Before I knew it, I was trying my best to complete it before the deadline. And it was really hard for me to keep up with it. And it got to a point where I neglected all of my chores. Literally, my house was a mess. All that mattered to me in the moment was this damn notebook. Nothing else mattered but this notebook. And sort of towards the end of the deadline, very last minute, like maybe 1 or 2 days before the official deadline was over, I submitted my piece in at the last minute. And the relief I felt was just euphoric. However, that led me to feel very burnt out, which meant every time I drew something, it just wasn't good. Every time I tried to write something, it always sounded like crap. And despite everything, I just did nothing about it. I tried really hard to pick up the pieces from last year, only to completely, well, not pick up anything. If anything, I was scrambling, I was running around in circles, just trying my damn best. At this point in time, I just felt so exhausted and so beaten down that I just felt like I was dragging myself to do anything. And I was trying so hard to make the video very positive and whatever, but lately I can't help but feel like a hypocrite. You know, here I am telling everyone that your 20s isn't, over just because you're in your 20s. But yet here I am trying to juggle 50 things at once in the hopes that maybe, just maybe, I can become successful as a young person. And here I am telling people to be the best version of themselves while I'm still masking in social situations. And weirdly, I had a lot of imposter syndrome during that whole exhibition. I might have been smiling and waving on the outside, but on the inside I was freaking out. On the outside, I couldn't help but feel a certain way. It didn't feel right seeing my piece on display. It almost felt like I didn't deserve to be there at all. And against everyone else's work, it just didn't feel like it belonged there. But yet people were picking it up. Despite my name being Pinky, I was standing right there. They were complimenting my work, and yet they didn't know it was me. It felt strange, like as if I was being complimented in the first person. And someone actually called me Pinky in person. And it wasn't like my friends or my family. It's just some random woman who said, "Oh, it's nice to meet you, Pinky." Pinky. And then it happened. Who really am I? Am I more Pinky or am I more me? For a little bit now, Pinky and I have felt like two separate people. Pinky's the more positive version of myself, while I just am the monkey behind the scenes, trying to have everything run smoothly and successfully. You know, sometimes Pinky just feels like a character because that was the whole purpose of Pinky. At the time, Pinky didn't really exist as myself, more as a name for my Animal Crossing character, which was how I came up with the name in the first place. It was just from COVID, playing with my online friends. And I don't know how I really feel about it. Having my mom mention to people, "Oh yeah, it's not under her real name, it's under Pinky." Suddenly I had secondhand embarrassment for myself. Suddenly I wasn't sure if people really believed in me or not. There are so many people in my life who look at what I do, and I can't help but think, what do you see in me? What do you see in me that I don't? Because I just don't get it. Like, what? Why do you think I can even succeed at all? What makes you believe that I can actually do this thing? The pressure started to weigh on my shoulders, and it got to a point where I felt like my whole world had crumbled. I just stopped drawing one day. And now I feel like that I can't really draw anything without it looking like garbage, without it looking terrible. But I still couldn't help but feel this nagging sense of anxiety. Well, if people in real life will know me as Pinky, does that mean I have to show my face? Does that mean if I show my face, suddenly it won't be about my art anymore? Will it be about how I looked that day? Will the art no longer be the main focus, and will the comic no longer be the main focus? What if people don't like me because of a certain way I look? What if eventually my face becomes no longer my own? What if my identity gets stolen? What if my whole identity gets cloned? You can take my voice, but and it'll be fine because it's just my voice. But if you take my voice and my face, am I really me anymore? Or am I a caricature of myself again? It's funny. The Pinky character was meant to be my way of expressing my true identity, my true self. Because for a long time, I hid behind anime characters, avatars with bright colored hair. But yeah, in reality, I was just this really depressed, anxious high schooler. And these days, I'm just an adult with mental health problems, but I digress. Well, I would tell you, be yourself, but how can I tell people to be yourself when I can't even be myself fully at all without risking rejection, without risking people seeing my true autistic self? I couldn't help but feel like I butchered my own life story in that book, because I made it a happy ending. It wasn't something I wanted to do, but due to the deadline and the limited number of pages, I couldn't really fully bring my life story to life, and yeah, it's just one of those things where, I don't know. It was never really a happily ever after to begin with. It's more just like picking up the pieces and just trying to make sense of it all. And trying to unlearn everything. It's really hard. Trying to figure these things out. It's so difficult, and like I said, it was just meant to be a light-hearted video about my Drawn From Here project, but it turned into this identity crisis. Like, am I really me? Or am I a caricature? Should Pinky and myself remain separated as two different people forever? What do I even do? Do I just show my face? But no, if I show my face, then suddenly I won't be able to own my own privacy anymore. And now I don't know what to do with myself anymore. So, I mean, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see my book in person by the time this comes out. It'll probably be over by then, but just know that I enjoyed making it. But now I don't know what to do anymore. Should I just show my face and call it a day? Or do I just, I don't know, not bother at all? I'm the kind of person who likes to keep my online identity and my real identity separate. But the moment those people started to call me Pinky in real life, the moment we bumped into that one person we hadn't seen in years, and suddenly it was like, oh, it's under Pinky, by the way. It just felt, I don't know, I couldn't help but feel secondhand embarrassment for myself. But what happened to be cringe and be free? I'm still cringe, but I wouldn't say I'm 100% free. Like, I try so hard to be positive, and lately it's just been getting hard for me to keep up with everything, keep up with the expectations, and keep up with all of the pressure that I have on my shoulders. So, yeah. I guess I'm just kind of sad that last year I wasn't able to do everything like I wanted. Oh, who knows? Just know that I tried. And even if I don't succeed, I would rather die trying than not try at all. So, I'm just letting you guys know that I am not doing so great. But if you do want me to show you guys my book and show you my art piece that I made, I'm more than happy to do a video about it. But yeah, that's why I just haven't been doing a lot of videos. It's just because I've been feeling burnt out. My mental health has been really bad. And yeah, I'm just kind of sad that I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do last year. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, go check out my Drawn From Here piece if you still can. And I hope you have a great day.